Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Mohamad Zulhilmi with the material number 2210872 from the Group 9. We'll be talking about the serious crime and detection method by the Royal Malaysian Police in serious crime investigation for the subject crime control DHP 3313. For the definition from me, crime is unlawful act, punishable by state or even other authority. And in most popular view, it is categorically created by the law, which means that something is a crime if declared as such by the relevant and applicable by the law. One proposed definition is that a crime is an act harmful not only to some individual, but also to the community, society, or even the state. And one example of the crime that exists is the serious crime. So in Malaysia, the Royal Malaysian have used multiple various detection methods in serious crime investigation. Next, I will pass to Zulhilmi to talk about the serious crime.
Those crime or offences are the most challenging crime for all involved. For example, murder, sexual offences, high-profile cases, kidnapping, certain cyber and drug crimes. For defendants, such cases carry the prospect of heavy sentences, the need to navigate complicated legal proceeding, as well as the threat of negative media coverage.
I'm HANIF AIMAN bin Abdul Aziz. My metric number 2210827. I'm going to explain about the crime detection method by Royal Malaysia Police. Crime detection method is the police are in charge of crime detection. State law enforcement agency may be charged with certain form of criminal discovery. The discovery that a crime has been committed, the identification of the suspect, and the gathering of adequate evidence are all distinct aspects of crime detection. The first method is intelligence gathering. Intelligence gathering discipline and the source and method used are often highly classified and compartmentalized, with analysts required to have appropriate high-level security clearance. The next method is financial investigation. The collecting of information about the financial affair of entity of interest is known as a financial intelligence. One of the major goals of financial intelligence is to spot financial activity that might be related to tax evasion, money laundering, or other illegal conduct. The next is forfeiture, seizure, and confiscation. When your right to confiscate property are permanently forfeited due to a court order or judgment, this is known as forfeiture. Seizure do not always result in forfeiture, and forfeiture does not always result in seizure. Patrol and checkpoint. Physical patrol and checkpoint are crucial not just for preventing unlawful action, but also for enforcing the law. Such tactics improve the possibility of crime being noticed and perhaps halted by bringing official and local actors closer to the scene when a crime is perpetrated. Next is border control. Border crossing and port are frequently used by custom and other law enforcement personnel to intervene. Whether custom agents have investigation power or not has a significant impact on their function. The next method is use of force. In some cases, enforcement agencies rely on coercive power to demand compliance with relevant law. Some jurisdictions have adopted a shoot-to-kill policy in enforcement officials are in danger. Such policy have sometimes had the effect of causing people to acquire small arms and engage in violent confrontation with officials. The second last method is crime scene investigation. A crime scene must be carefully constructed in order to maximize its evident carry value. It requires the use of appropriate equipment as well as qualified individuals who are knowledgeable with crime scene management. In the investigation of crime scene work is crucial to the success of investigation. The last one is forensic science. Investigation and adjudication of criminal and civil matters are aided by forensic science. Evidence discovered at crime scene as well as taken laboratories and examined using various technologies and methodologies. Thank you.
For this question, the criminal activity has long been a source of concern for Asians. Gone are the days when we could easily walk down the street without fear. Authorities have been accused of not doing enough to combat crime, but what most people don't know is that crime prevention is a team effort. It is not sufficient to rely just on law enforcement. Law enforcement officers can only police certain locations on a regular basis. They can't be everywhere at the same time. Members of public are one who may give information to the police, notify risks in communities, and report questionable characters. We need to be the police eyes and ears to eliminate crimes. We may also assist better against crime by forming neighborhood patrols. Residents can organize their own neighborhood groups and collaborate with local police stations. With this, we will see a big drop in crime only when the public become more watchful and works together with the police.
In conclusion, from this assignment is the first one is research on the cause of crime is important to understanding crime as a social problem. It also has the potential to influence policy making on issue of crime and justice. The second is this indicates a significance of crime as a social problem without even considering the cost associated with the individual and societal response to crime. The third one is this work suggests an important avenue of social policy, minimizing both the direct and indirect cost of crime. And the last one is this work provides an important means of evaluating current crime prevention and crime justice practice. That's all from me. Thank you.